All right, so it is now live. The Legends and Flashbacks collection looks like it is Mookie Betts. This is the first time that I have seen it. And so let's go ahead and pop in here and see what we have to do. First of all, let's take a look at the card. We need 15 vouchers to get him. He's 123, 125, 101, 114, 95 on the vision. He's got 99 fielding, a 90 arm AC, 99 reaction, 80 speed. He can play at second base, left field, and he can play in center field as well. Pretty much maxed out contact on both sides. Lots of power versus left that you're going to be able to. We're going to be able to parallel up. He's going to have a lot of power versus right in a way. Not a ton, but a decent amount. Let's see the quirks. He just has like your basic quirks for the MVP bets. Amazing defense. This is a very difficult thing to figure out. Like, where do you want to put him on the field? Becomes just he's already out of the box. Just amazing fielder. You can put him at shortstop. You can put him at second base. You could put him at left field. I don't know how I feel about center field. You can put him in right field, but his hitting is pretty much off the charts. It's really good. Super 5-tool player. Let's go ahead and start doing the collections and see what we have to do for the collections. So we need 25 here of the milestones to get the Mookie. So let's start clicking these through as much as we can. I don't even know how close I am to 25. Let's make sure we click like Mariano Rivera, Christy Matthews, and a couple of our no-sell ones. Let's see, Outlider's pretty expensive, so we'll hold off on Outlider. We'll click through on Fergie Jenkins. We will click through, I suppose, on Ralph Kiner. We're going to have to click through on two of them as well over the top. I think I'm going to click through on Vita Blue because I don't think a lot of people are necessarily going to want that card. I'm going to hold off on Gossage and Jansen because those are pretty much in-game cards. And I will click through, I believe, on James Paxton. So I'll click through on James Paxton as well. So we're going to save Kenley Jansen, Rich Gossage, Outlider. When we have Nolan Ryan, we won't have to collect him in. So we'll collect all those other ones. And we'll get our first milestone voucher. All right, second half heroes. We just need 10 of these, which is not a lot. I actually might have a ton of these for cheap. So we'll collect in this one. We're not going to collect John Smoltz. He's worth a lot. Let's see. Will Clark is not worth a lot. Neither is JD Martinez. VR is not worth a lot. Dave Parker, is no sell as it is. So we will collect him. And we will also collect... Greg Holland, there's going to be a ton of him. I'm going to collect him. There's a ton of Harmon Killebrew. There's a ton of Felix Hernandez. Ton of Oral Hershiser. Just from flipping these cards on the market. Keith Hernandez probably is going to be our next selection here. It really could be Keith Hernandez or it could be... Alan Trammell. Definitely Alan Trammell because he is no sell. So we're going to click through on those. Look at all these extra ones that we're going to have. Just kind of holding down our stubs if we need stubs down the line. But we pick up our voucher there. Nicely done. Now let's go ahead and go to the prospects. 20 of 35. I've already collected a decent amount. Juan Franco and Kellenic are no sell, so we're definitely clicking through on there. And then I think for the rest of them, I might click through on the golds because the golds are plentiful. You just can get them from the the Conquest. So I'm gonna click through on those, and then we'll just click through on Riley Green and Libator. We'll just leave the rest of them like how they are, and we'll go ahead and click through on that for the 35 there. Let's go to Mookie itself. And we need 15 of these. Plus, we have Ohtani and Jackie Robinson. So we might be able to skip a couple of them. We have 10 more to go, but we can definitely skip 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to think of which ones we should skip. Like maybe awards and maybe Prime we could skip. We did Signature. Actually, we haven't done Signature. Which one did we do? I'm trying to think of the one that we did. We did Milestone. So we'll try to skip maybe these 3, and let's try to do the rest of them. So let's start off with like postseason. We need 15 here. We're definitely gonna go with Vida. We'll go with Don Sutton. No sell here. No sell here. No sell here. No sell here. Let's see. Lou Brock's pretty expensive. We got a no sell there. No sell there. And let's see for the rest of them. So we still need 8 of them. Josh Donaldson isn't particularly expensive. I'm not really worried about Didi, Blake Snell. We'll go ahead and click through on those. That's not bad. Still need 5 more. I'm gonna click through on Aaron Hicks because there's a lot of him. I'm gonna click through on Pudge. I'm gonna click through on Bob Gibson. I'm gonna click through on Reggie Jackson, and I'm gonna click through, I think, on I'm gonna click through on Wainwright too. So we'll have Mantle, Verlander, Brett, and we'll have Lou Brock. That's quite a few of them that are still pretty expensive that we'll hold on to. So we'll just go ahead and push that one through. And now let's go ahead and take a look at the veteran, I suppose. Just be aware of your no sell. Be aware of cheaper common cards. That's what you're really going to want to do. So I'm definitely going with all the lower tier ones here. Tyler Flowers. Let's see. We don't need too many of these, which is nice because we might be able to keep a lot of high-end cards. Let me make sure I don't have a no sell that I missed. Not really, I suppose. This collection really doesn't have like a lot of high-priced cards in it. Actually whatsoever. Now I look at it, we'll just lock in I'm gonna lock in I'll lock in Jake Demon because I want to have that card for the rest of the year anyways, so I'll lock him in. All right, so we got that one done. Now let's take a look at the All-Star. Let's go ahead and let's see, we need 45 of those, so let's lock in. Actually, let's do our no sells first. That's gonna be just good fundamentals. Go through, get our no sells in. No sell. Make sure we got all of them clicked off, especially if it's like a higher tier diamond or something like that. We want to make sure that we click that. Let's see. I think, well, okay, couple up top for the no sell. 32 of 45, and then let's go back to the bottom. Joyce, Griffey, some of the like the silvers, I think they can only go for a maximum of like 5,000. I don't know about the golds, how high they can go, but it's not like super high, I don't think. So I'm going to click through those. There were like some BR rewards. I'm going to click through those. Because even if you were to like hold on to them for a long time, they're not going to be worth a ton. Jason Kendall is not worth a ton. Neither is Tom Henke. There was a ton of those in the space packs. And I'm going to click through on... I have one more no sell and Ozzie Smith. So beautifully done here. We're going to get out of this with a lot of cards that are expensive that we're still going to have. That's a beautiful thing right there. All right, sweet. We're going to click through on those, and we're done with that one. And now let's go ahead and go to the breakout. Let's see what we got here. So we need 10 more of these. Let's click through on our lower tiers first. I'm good with that. And do we have any no sells in this at all? We have Marischal that we can click through on. Nobody in here is really too expensive off the top of my head anyways. I guess I'll just click through on Harmon Killebrew and we'll be good from this standpoint too. Sweet. So we got that one done. Now let's go ahead and let's go to the rookie and let's see what we can click through on here. Start at the bottom. No sell Cruz. I'm good with Springer, Matthews, no sell Carter. I'm good with Billy Wagner. I'm good with Whitey Ford. Can't do anything with that Whitey Ford anyways because he's no sell. Gwynn, Sale, Barry Larkin, Eric Davis, Ryan O'Hearn, Chris Davis. Do I have any no sell for the rest? We got Ozzie Smith. Make sure we don't have any more no sell that I missed up here. I don't think that we do. Main card, we definitely want to keep Fernando out of the mix for this. And this card, I already know for a fact. The max this card can go for is only 5,000 stubs. So might as well click through on him. He's never even going to get that high. So make sure the silvers, I know, only go for a max of 5,000 subs because I've sold this card a couple times and we're good here. We're good on the rookies. All right, let's see at this point in time if we go into Mookie, how far along are we? So we've collected that. We got this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. So we still need to collect 5 more of these. I wonder how many categories we have left to have to do that. So we have 5 more to go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we get to skip 1 in total. And I think I'm going to skip the awards because the awards have Bryce Harper. I don't know. We have a lot of no sells possibly in this too. But the awards have Bryce Harper. We'll have to do a little bit of math. Maybe we could have skipped a signature. I don't know. Vlad goes for a ton. We're going to have to think about how many signatures do you need to collect? 10? and Tops Now we got to collect 80. But we're going to collect all 80 of these, honestly, because I have a ton of no sells, I'm sure, in here. And also, I just do this every single month. I collect whoever the Tops Now card is every month because, I don't know. I always do that because this year I'm trying to collect every single card. So we do already have like a ton of these cards as it is. So let's go ahead and push these through. I even have more no sells in this. But I'm not really too worried about this. If you don't do this for whatever reason, if you don't collect these each time, maybe go through with a little bit more caution because you're really racking up a ton of diamonds here. But it's still going to be better than some of the other decisions that you can make as far as like, it looks like it's all but those top 4. You had to have, and I have this one. So maybe I'll try to collect that one instead, I guess. It really doesn't matter. We're talking about like 10,000 sub card. That's not a ton. There's Jason Vossler. I'll collect him because why not? But eventually I'm going to have to pretty much no sell, I think, like all of these cards anyways. So I'm not really too worried about that. I think we're good today. So I'm not like too worried about picking the right one in there because those kind of have like a set value that they have. I love to flip those cards, by the way. All right, so now we got future stars. We're gonna have a lot of no sells in here probably that we didn't even click through from Team Affinity Stage 2. So this should be like one of the better easy ones. These cards have definitely gotten more expensive as time has gone on. Domingo, all right, Franco, we can definitely click through. Let's see, man, some of these might skyrocket actually. Some of these might skyrocket. I could see that happening. We have 4 more that we want to collect. This one is not available anymore, like in any fashion. The Kopech, and neither is Riley. Moncada, and neither is Mazzara, and Moncada is available right now, but he won't be as much. This is from Headliners. Actually, this is from an event. This is from Headliner. We gotta click through on Logan Gilbert because he's probably the least rare out of all of them because just Headliners occasionally pop up where they pop up, right? I think I'm gonna click on Kopech because he goes for a little bit less, and then honestly, I'm gonna click through on Moncada because I want that card anyways. And I think I'm gonna keep my Dominguez open. That's gonna be like the most expensive card. And I'll click through on. It's really tough. I'm gonna click through on Austin Riley as well, because I really don't know how you're going to get either of these cards because they came from events. They're not like in a pack or something like that. So I'm going to go ahead and click through on them. And then like I have like the first ever card that's in this tier or whatever. So he'll probably hold his value a little bit. Let's click through on the future stars. All right. So we get to skip one. Let's see, the prime. It doesn't, I mean, it's got some high priced items. Let's just see if we can like not collect Garrett Anderson because Garrett Anderson goes for a ton. I ended up picking, look at how much he goes for. I ended up picking up this card at like 100K, and it was really steep then, and now it's even more. It's just insanely steep. All right, so I don't have the Joe Morgan quite yet. I had the Jake McGee from events. Let's see what Robertson went up to. He's not too bad. Todd Frazier's probably really expensive. Yeah, he is. AJ Burnett going up. We get Josh Britton for free, or Zach Britton, excuse me. Dan Pleasic can't be that much. We're gonna click through on him. Let's click through on Burnett just because I know he's gonna be a lot. Pee Wee Reese was yeah, he's a ton. Cliff Floyd, that's a good click through. I wonder what Matt Harvey's going for. He's way up. Jason Bay is not quite up yet, so we'll click through on him. We're gonna have to click through on a couple that are gonna be expensive. Jake McGee is actually lower right now than some of these other ones. I suppose we will click through on Jake McGee, and I suppose we will click through on I guess we're going to click through on Matt Harvey. I guess technically these are all event reward cards, so they're a little bit more rare, I suppose. And I feel like I'm just going to click through on Matt Harvey, and we'll have like Garrett Anderson is like a BR type of reward. So is Matt Harvey, but he's like a 12-0 type of reward. I don't know. This is really tough. Let's back out of this really quickly and just think about like some other moves. I don't know how many of these no-sells I have that are awards. So maybe if I have a lot of them, it's possible here. Let's see. I have that one. I don't know. Awards, I think I kind of want to avoid because they might be just like, I don't know what Machado's going for. Wow, Bryce Harper actually dropped drastically. He dropped like 100K. He dropped a ton. And the awards are kind of dropping. If Dwight Evans was at like 40K, he's still around there. Interesting. What's like Cabrera? He's still way up there. I got Cabrera like 30 to 40K. Let's see what Markakis is. He's just skyrocket. See, he's an event, and that's why like the event ones, like they're just not coming back. So if you're trying to do this for Mookie Betts, it's one thing. But if you're trying to be a part of like what I'm trying to do is trying to collect every single card in the game, like it's hard to get this card. This card is rare. It's just rare. So we got 11 to 20. What are some of the lower tier ones going for? Dallas Keuchel, Eloy Jimenez. That's 1-2. What's Salma? I mean, 1, 2, 3. Hampton is like nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. Machado's not a ton. I don't know. I think we're gonna skip that one for now. Signature, I need 10. Let's see. I got Whitey 4 for free. What's Carlos Santana going for? Rizzo. You know what? We're gonna collect all the cards anyways. What I'm really looking. We're gonna definitely collect all these through. What I'm definitely looking for is I'm just trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out like if you're doing this and you're watching this video, like which ones that you should do, and which ones should you avoid doing. Whoa! Can we not even get all of these? I don't even know if we can get all of these. I only can get 39 and I have all of them. So yeah, that's a thing. I think we pretty much have all of them collected. Do we have to wait to get the 6 more from the program? That's not, the monthly award isn't out yet, right? The monthly award is not out yet, right? What? There's no way. Let me go check that. That's crazy. No, it's not out. July's coming soon, but I guess you have to wait on that one. So that's an interesting wrinkle that I did not expect to see. So I guess if you want them now, you got to go through and collect them that way. Let's see what we are on the process of this. We're going to click through on that. So we only need 3 more, and we can't do that one. That is interesting. So we can't even do the monthly rewards. I have all the cards. I'm double checking one more time to make sure that that wasn't something that I didn't click or anything like that. But that's something that you got to know. That is something you got to know. So I guess we're going to be collecting the more expensive ones. But to be honest, that's okay with me. Just because I want to. Oh, actually, we're definitely. We're not collecting Vlad in this situation. We're not going to collect Eckersley. If we can collect Rizzo and Whitey Ford. And we'll collect down there. Those are the 2 most expensive ones out of this set as of right now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and collect those through. I wonder what Zach Greinke's going for. See, it's not too bad. All right, that's fine. We'll collect those and we'll keep those out because I do want to unlock the card today. And let's see, for the prime, we'll go Robertson, Burnett, please Zach Britton. We'll go Cliff Floyd, Jake McGee, and who did I not click? Those 3 I was not going to click, I believe. And then we'll go Jason Bay and Matt Harvey. And we'll just leave Garrett Anderson, Pee Wee Reese, and Todd Frazier on the side. So we'll collect those there. And now we will collect the awards. We need 8 of 20. This is going to be expensive. Hampton, Salmon, Eloy, Dallas, Nelson Cruz, Dwight Evans. I'm going to click through on Troy Glass, Eddie Murray. I'm going to click through on Machado. I'm going to click through on probably this Posada. He's going for a ton. Wieters is going for a ton. I'm going to click through. What is Larry Walker going for? I'm going to have that card very soon. So I need 3 more of these cards. Asdrubal and Marquez are extremely expensive. What's Trevor Story going for? I guess what's David Justice going for? So our cheapest ones to click through, man, he's going for a ton, and so is he. We're going to click through on Posada. Let's click through on Wieters, and then let's click through on, I suppose, I'm going to click through on, I mean, David Justice. David Justice is probably the cheapest out of all of these, to be honest. Markakis and Cabrera, I might hold in case they ever go to like $1 million. And then, I guess I'm gonna keep Trevor Story available as well, and I'm not gonna lock in Bryce Harper, so I'll just lock in David Justice, and there we go. We'll call that good right there. All right, so we got that voucher. We got a couple things free, but we really locked in a lot of stuff. It kind of stinks that you can't do the monthly rewards right now, but it is what it is. Luck. Oh, we still one short. Oh my goodness, I thought we were one short for a second. No, we got no vouchers now. We have Mookie Betts joining the squad. Excuse me for 1 second, because I'm gonna put a screenshot out on my Twitter account. All right, so we got the screenshot out for Twitter. We've picked him up now at this point. And where do we put Mookie, our new player to use? We'll have to do a gameplay with him today. I don't even know what we're gonna do. Our team is ridiculously stacked. I guess we move Soriano. I don't even know where to move Soriano. Maybe I move him here, and I move him here, and I don't even know. I really don't even know. I don't know what to do. Let's see. We could move where's secondary position Mookie Betts. Do we just start him out in right? Do we put him in center for Trout? He can play out there, but he only has the 80 speed. Man, Trout's one of the best cards in the game. I don't know what to do right now. I gotta have Chipper Jones in. Maybe I move Vlad to the bench. Like, I don't even know. I really don't even know. I don't know. Do I move Vlad to first base? I like Eddie Murray quite a bit. It's a tough decision. I'll have to put together a team for a gameplay. I just want to show you the whole collection experience, and just know that you don't have the monthly rewards, and you're going to have Shohei Ohtani done, and you're going to have Jackie Robinson done, so it might be pretty expensive on day one, but you don't have to do it on day one. You can wait till the end. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Check out one of the videos at the end of this video. I'll talk to you in the next one. Until then, peace out.